Vibrant Vital Water has undergone a series of tests in recent years. In this video, we will describe a study done with Gaia's Fountain of Life, our patented device which generates highly energized drinking water. This research study was done by two scientists in New Mexico, Krishna Manappa of Taos and Dr. Samuel Byrne of Santa Fe. GDV stands for Gas Discharge Visualization. The device is a breakthrough beyond Kirlian photography for direct real-time viewing of the human energy field, or aura. It allows us to capture by a special camera the physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual energy emanating to and from an individual, plants, liquids, or inanimate objects, and translate this into a computerized model. The camera creates an image of a gas discharge, fluorescence or glow that appears around the edge of the person. It is the first device in the world which graphically represents the distribution of energy flow in space in this way, along with the interaction of this energy with the energy around it. A 55-year-old woman and a 56-year-old man were both tested before and after drinking a 6-ounce glass of Vibrant Vital Water. In both cases, after drinking the water, significant results were noted. Dr. Sam Byrne stated the results of the female study that he conducted. After drinking a small glass of Vibrant Vital Water, her energy field expanded by a great deal, which would indicate that her physical, emotional, psychological, and spiritual energy distribution increased by about 60%. Also, her before reading of the chakras showed a misalignment, shown here in color. After she drank the Vibrant Vital Water, the chakras were much more aligned, larger, and stronger, shown here in white. I have rarely, if ever, seen this kind of significant change in such a short period of time. Vibrant Vital Water, which I classify as structured water, is very important for vibrant health. Now watch as Krishna Manappa conducts the male study and carefully explains the health benefits that occur from drinking Vibrant Vital Water.
Here is how we begin. We begin by gathering data from all the 10 fingers, starting with the right hand thumb to the little finger, and left hand thumb to the little finger. Application is
half a second of contact.
Half a second of contact. And with the filter we will capture and repeat this procedure one more time. And so what we are essentially gathering is, the first time we are gathering all the parasympathetic information, and the second we are gathering all the sympathetic information. So essentially saying that we are capturing data of the physical, emotional, psychological, and one's inner relationship to the outer world as an energy field, which is what we see over here. So we look at these energy field cascades in a certain bandwidth of the visible light spectrum, more on the lower end of the visible light spectrum. So that we will do, and the second procedure that we will do will capture strictly the physical information of energy flow through all the organ systems of the body, and from there we will be able to look at
How
data.
How do you do that?
You'll see. That's okay. The software of my Russian colleague.
Okay.
Developed over the last 25 years. Yes, it's constant.
Right.
Okay. Right hand thumb.
Right.
Voila.
I'm touching that.
Good. Second.
Okay.
Okay. Good. One observation here. If we look at energy field, this is energy field without the filter, which means that we are capturing data at physical energy level, emotional energy level, psychological energy level, and relationship of one's inner state to the outer world. So we can see that there is a informational field, and for those of you are here, I can give you a little more detail. Let's take this as an example. The bright blue is physical energy distribution. This is how the development of the software is undertaken. So then you have violet, which is emotional energy. Pink is psychological. and what we see yellow is to simplify, let's call it the spiritual field. Has the water provided any field influence to the system? Looking at this energy field image, I think let's go a little deeper, because and this would give us a much more significant parameter. The red, this is watching energy distribution through all the organ systems on the left side and on the right side. The red is the baseline reading and the green is the reading after. So what we are observing here is that there are 3-4 shades of colors. The pink area is hypofunction of energy, the green is stable function of energy, and the beige is hyperfunction of energy. And this classification is done based upon age entropy. So that's the basis on how data is evaluated. Initial data reading was minus 0.62 and minus 0.37. That's the initial reading. So minus 0.62 and minus 0.37 are already leaning towards more hypofunction state. So either but I can say that because of the configuration of the way the movement of the lines are, over here you see that they are not as smooth. They are slightly in chopped up state. Yes? It's very clear.
In that one?
So,
in the first one?
In the red.
Which is the before.
Which is the before. Right. And so this value, minus 0.62 and minus 0.37, are the values of the energy distribution that are predominantly in the hypofunction range, because the range of stable range in the green would be anywhere from like plus 0.6, plus 0.7 to minus 0.6. Then 0.33 and 0.37 as values of left-right brain correlation shows that the left side of the brain has more activity than the right side, which is here. But they are all well within the nice defined parameters. So after the water, you can see that the field strengthened. There was a strengthening in the field because the minus 0.62 dropped to minus 0.16, so leaning more towards the plus direction. And similarly here, from the minus 0.37 to plus 0.12, and these two left-right brain correlations going very low, exemplifying that this person is literally going into a much more of a holotropic sense of deep relaxation. So we can see that from its much more hypofunction state, these values, it got much into a stable state, and you can see that the distribution of energy through all the organ systems is directed more coherently. And that's why you see less staccato movements like these choppy areas. We can see it's smoothened. The surface.
Yeah.
It's so very supportive. Yes. Yeah. So yes, from that point at the parasympathetic level, the field effect of the water has been supportive at a parasympathetic level. So then let us see at a sympathetic level, whether there has been, how much contribution there has been at a sympathetic level. So we can see already the level was minus 0.04 and plus 0.09, which was the blue, strong. And then after is plus 0.08, plus 0.2. So the bar of raising the energy level of the system has also been enhanced. So importance is that thus the water, the coherency in the water that you have been able to recognize through your years of exploration, does it support the sympathetic parasympathetic resonance of human systems? And if so, how does it support it? So now to explore that question, how does it support it? We can see from a biophysical point of view that it has definitely supported the sympathetic and parasympathetic field. So now let's look at it from its further quantum informational field level. We'll go to the chakras.